Hey golf fans, this is early 1981 and welcome back to the Golf Club 2019. Today I do have the pleasure of playing and reviewing Firewater Golf Club. This one was designed by J.W. Texan and this is a course he did build for the Dream Team contest as a member of Team Sindri. If you are unfamiliar with this contest, two captains, Chantrez and Sindri, chose 11 designers apiece for their teams in a draft. And these guys have been working on the courses individually with team messages and discords to share pictures and get advice, but no file sharing was allowed. So I can't recall coming across any of this designer's work previously, so great to discover another new designer. Let's see if his team captain Sindri has any influence over his work. So as you can see, fairways are soft, greens are firm, green speeds fast. We're leaving everything else in the golfing hands with default. We will be playing off the black tees, which are 7,366 yards. And as always, for the camera flyby purposes, pin set number 1. So the designer does give us a bit of information on his course. He says, welcome to Firewater Golf Club. Firewater is a fictional island that sits in the North Sea on the eastern side of the Shetland Islands in northern Scotland. When oil was discovered there in the 50s, this previously sleeping fishing village became home to roughnecks and oilmen from around the world. The boom led to commercial ships as well as a creation of a golf course by a Texas oilman. After he established an offshore drilling rig and company headquarters on the island, he then built a golf course that rolls through the hills and cliffs of the island, offering many challenging undulations. So hole 1 is a par 4 playing 397 yards, stroke index 13. So great to get background information on the course. Straight away you can see the element of the fishing village. Fantastic looking bridge off there in the distance, really nice. Really like that structure of the bridge, certainly eye catching. So I'm just hoping to find the right hand centre of this fairway, and hopefully this uphill fairway does hold me up. We're probably going to end up way over on the left of the fairway here with a combination of the wind and the sloping fairways. Should kick to the left, there we go. But the uphill element of this fairway should keep us on the fairway and leave us with nothing more than a wedge into the green. It's actually a sand wedge, but we are uphill, 31 feet. So straight away we're kind of seeing the Sindri element to the course. Maybe his inspiration with being the team captain. We all know Sindri loves elevation gains and changes, gains and drops on his course. So just de-loft in the sand wedge. Oh, I didn't like the sound of that. That sounded heavy due to the uphill slope, and that has came up way short on the first green, so that's going to give us a challenging putt, probably from way over 30 feet.
You're on the green, a lot of work to do, but you're on.
Like John says, we've got a lot of work to do. 34 feet out, up 3 inches. Green speeds are 175. This one's going to turn to the left. Very aggressive looking green, should I add. Should really start to turn. Weight should be good. Think we're just going to miss on the left edge here. Probably looking at a little 3-foot putt for the par save. So we do start off with a par there. I wasn't too happy with how I played rounds 3 and 4 in the Open Championship. Thank you for everyone who watched that, and thank you to everyone who continues to support the channel. Welcome on board to the new subscribers. It's very truly appreciated. So, hole 2 is a par 3 playing 176 yards, stroke index 7. Huge congratulations to Irishman Shane Lowry for winning the Open Championship 2019, which he ended up doing very convincingly. So we are down 40 feet. We've got a 4 to 5 mile per hour wind tops. I'm actually going to come down to the 9 iron here and just de-loft this a good few touches. Going to let the wind bring us around here, so just looking to put this over the top of the bunker. Hopefully it runs out a bit for me. It should bounce out firm here. I think we've got too much club in that, but it should work its way back off this uphill slope green. Did come back, not as much as well, not as much as I would have liked, but we are going to have a birdie opportunity from 11 feet. We are going to have a bit of break to contend with here. So it looks like the greens are going to be fairly challenging, fairly aggressive. That should really start to turn the last few feet. What a camera angle that was to pick up the birdie. And we do pick up our first birdie of the round and move to 1 under par. So, hole number 3 is a par 4, playing 498 yards, stroke index 5. We're coming right side by side with that bridge now. Absolute fantastic looking bridge. I'm not sure if it's a railway bridge or if it's just there as a structure for the course. But certainly, if this was a real course, that structure would be well photographed. I can assure you that. It would certainly be an attraction to the island. So it looks like we're going to have to apply a touch of draw here just to keep this ball on the fairway. But absolute stunning views we're getting here. I do appreciate a Highland Themes course. Ball should start to turn to the left.
There we go. That's
Played that well. It should kick to the right. But hopefully this uphill fairway is going to hold us up. Huge ship there to our right. Shetland isn't a fictional area for some of you who don't know. It is actually a real place situated in the north of Scotland, like the designer says. There is actually a really good murder series, if you've not checked that out. It is called Shetland. If you're into your dramas and crime programs, go and check it out. It's really, really good. You would enjoy it. So 154 yards, down 13 feet. 9 irons a club for me. Probably a 3 mile per hour wind, diagonal wind. Let's see if we can get this one dialed in. It's a great strike. The wind should start to take us back. It is. This should be a pin seeker. It should sit down fairly quickly for me. And that is a really good approach shot there. Probably looking at a 7 to 8 foot putt for birdie.
okay. Let's see what you can do with this 8-footer.
Not much break in this one. Just going to go right edge. Play this fairly firm with the 175 greens. And let that turn towards the cup, which has done exactly that. And we do pick up birdie number 2, and we are on back-to-back birdies. Hole number 4 is going to be a par 5, which is playing 608 yards, stroke index 17. There's the oil rig. Now, you did mention an oil rig in the course description. That certainly looks like an oil rig to me. So fantastic detail has went into this course. Looks like you have options here on the fairway from this tee box. Really like the layout so far. Really, really nice. 3 bunkers there protecting this 4th green. So you've got options. This wind is in our favour here. I'm just going to loft this driver up a touch, let it hang in the wind, and we'll try to catch this part of the fairway. I would imagine if you couldn't, you could go to the left or you could club down and try and hit the fairway. But hopefully with this we should be able to reach this green in 2 now. Good strike. Wind should move us to the right. And that should run out well. And that's probably going to leave us nothing more than a 2 iron into this green now, which is well protected, though it will be uphill.
Right around 230.
So 228 yards up 9 feet. I think this 2 iron's got too much club. I'm going to take a risk and come down to the hybrid because we are on a downhill slope. Looking to come over the top of the bunkers here. If I don't have enough club, I'm not too concerned. If we do land in the bunker, I'm not too concerned because I'm comfortable playing shots out of the bunker. No, we've not gotten enough loft in that club. That came out fairly flat, fairly low. That's going to be buried. Oh, that is like a fried egg, guys. This is going to be a tough flop shot here. 21 yards up 6 feet, 65 to 73%. I'm not touching this at all. This flop shot shouldn't really check up quickly coming out the bunker. We should get some run out, hopefully. Is it going to run out? Come on, keep going, keep going. Played that well. Good recovery there. Probably about a 5 foot putt for birdie. 6 feet. Nothing much in this at all. We do pick up another birdie there. So 3 consecutive birdies. We do move to 3 under par.
Brought your score down to 3 under. Okay, let's see what happens here on this par 4.
So, hole number 5, par 4, playing 466 yards, stroke index 3. Looks like there's a lighthouse away off in the distance. But very impressed so far. Really, like I said, really like the layout. Sculpting's clearly been done well. I really like these little steps that he's got coming from tee boxes or up to greens. The use of bunkers has been well. There's a few bunkers there that are clearly been put in there for visual effects, but the majority of them are in play.
It's a nice looking shot.
So a nice tee shot. Hopefully that runs out fairly well.
Looking at around 155 yards.
So we do have 152 yards to the pin, up 35 feet. So let's say it's playing 164. 6 iron should be enough. I'm just going to deal off this a touch. Once again, just looking to fire this right at the pin. It should sit down fairly quickly because green is sloping uphill. So this should sit down for us. That slope's moved us to the left. The wind should bring us back. This is right on line. We find the slope. Is it going to hold and sit? It does. So, you're clearly being rewarded for good shots here, guys. You're being rewarded for good iron shots into the green, which we all crave as golfers. If I play a good shot, I want rewarded for it. And that's set up a 6-foot birdie putt. This one's going to turn to the right, I hope. It does. And we do pick up birdie number 4. And that is our 4th consecutive birdie. So we've got a bit of a birdie train going here as we move on to hole number 6, which is a short par 4 playing 364 yards. Stroke index 11. Really nice camera angle there. Look at the way how it's worked out. It's opening up, showing us the ocean, the sea. Looks like there's the village off there in the distance with a clubhouse or lighthouse. I'm not sure what that's meant to be. I'm sure we'll get a closer look at it on the 18th hole. But 342 yards. No, maybe with a favourable wind. I tell you what, you would take that on if you had double figure winds behind you. But I'm probably going to have to come to the right hand side of the fairway here and club down. Probably 5 high, but I'm just going to loft this up a touch. Wind should take us to the right. Looks like the fairway slopes back to the left. Five iron will go for it then. Just not happy with where that looked like it would land with a 5 high, but it didn't look like we would get on a flat surface. This should run out well for me. Hopefully we stay on this flat part of the fairway. We do. And that should leave us no more. I was going to say a pitching wedge, but we've got 9 iron here. With that wind uphill, we're going to have to de-loft the 9 iron certainly. So fully de-lofting this 9 iron. The wind should hold us up. I'm looking to come up short of the flagstick here and just let this ball run out towards the pin. Slope's going to take us to the left. Wind should bring us back slightly. Is the wind going to bring us back? It has done. This is right on track. Has it got the legs to run out here? It's another very good approach shot into this 6 green. And we've got an 8-foot putt. It is uphill. It is going to turn to the left. And this should set up birdie number 5 if we read the putt well. Oh, that turned more aggressively than I expected it to. So that's one birdie has gotten away from us. But we should hopefully tap in this par from 3 feet, which we do. So didn't pick up the birdie there after a really good approach shot. But we are going to move on to hole number 7, which is a par 3. Playing 183 yards, stroke index 1. It always puzzles me why the majority of hardest holes and courses are par 3s. Certainly looks a challenging hole. Three bunkers protecting the pin. Looks like we've got a severe slope. If you're short, you're going to be punished because you'll come right back off. But I'm looking to use this slope to my advantage. I'm looking to land this ball on the slope and let it kick forward. So let us do our maths. 183 down 26 feet. Probably a 3 to 4 mile per hour wind. So I'm happy with the 7 iron. Just going to take a few touches off it because I'm looking to land this on that slope on the bank and let it run up towards the pin. Good strike. Striking the ball well so far today. This should run out. This should run out well for me. We're definitely catching that slope. Get up. Get up. Didn't have the legs to tease the hole, but we should have a birdie opportunity from 7 feet. This one is once again going to turn to the left. Boom. We pick up another birdie there. So a lot happier with my game this round so far. so far, he says, as we do move on to hole number 8, which is a par 5, playing 577 yards, stroke index 15. Like I say, it's great to discover new players and new designers. I'm not sure. I can't recall the name. I might have come across JW Texan's courses before. I do apologise if I have. As you do know, I do cover a vast of different designers, but I do believe his real name is Wes. So if you are watching this, Wes, thanks very much for your efforts here. I'm really enjoying Firewater Golf Club. It is a great name. I love the story behind it as well. And so far, this course plays absolutely fantastic.
It's a nice looking tee shot.
Absolute stunning views here, guys. It really, really is.
Okay, let's line this shot up. We have about 250 yards to the pin.
So once again, it's another par 5 that we can reach easily in 2. I think the 2 wood's going to be too much, so I'm just clubbing down to 2 iron. We are on a slope, it's going to move us to the left. Hopefully we've got enough club to run out up onto the fairway. Oh, that's went more left than I allowed for. I think we're going to hang up in the light rough here. Is it going to kick out? It does kick out. I would imagine if we aimed another 2-3 yards to the right there, that ball would have trickled onto the green off of the fairway. But we'll come down to the lob wedge here. We're going to attack this chip shot here. Just aiming left because the green breaks to the right. It is uphill, so we can really attack this pin. Just de-lofting this a touch to get some run out. Is it going to turn? Is it going to turn? No, it didn't turn enough, but that ball can stop any time now. Wow, that's really trickled on. It probably went 10 feet past.
Here we go. This one for the birdie.
10 feet bang on. But this is for birdie number 6. It is an uphill putt. Should break to the left. Turn. It's another well-read putt. And we do pick up another birdie.
6 under for the round.
But it just seems to me that there's so many fantastic courses coming up lately. Obviously with TGCTours design contest that you guys are hosting, it's encouraging everyone out there to go and design these courses. And it's just prolonging the lifespan of this game. It really is. We are so spoiled with the talented designers we have out there designing courses for us to go and play. So hole number 9, par 4, playing 414 yards, stroke index 9. Green is right on the edge of this cliff or hill. Stunning views here. Wouldn't fancy standing on that green on a wet and windy day. You'd need a life jacket to stand on it in case you get blown overboard into the drink. So just lofting this up, trying to hold the ball on the fairway. Looks like it is an uphill fairway. Hopefully we've got enough fairway to work when don't trickle out into the rough.
Swing.
Is this ball going to sit down for me? Oh, it was an aggressive bounce we got. And with that, we've actually run into the heavy rough, so we are going to be punished, are we? Heavy rough's not too penalising here, but it is a sand wedge, gap wedge. I would imagine if we were a 5, 6, 7 iron there, we would be at a lower percentage. So I'm just going to really de-loft this sand wedge, try and land this on the front of the green and hope for a good run out. Certainly don't want to be extreme right of the flag. It's going to leave a challenging uphill putt if that's the case. So we've fully de-lofted the sand wedge. I don't think we've gotten good contact there. It sounded heavy. Get up, get up. Oh, once again we find a bunker. And once again it's going to be like a fried egg. We are going to be plugged. Just going to loft this up one touch. 59 to 67%. It should have the legs to get there. It should check up slowly and gradually. Didn't check up at all actually, but it's actually worked out not too bad. Probably a 5 to 6 foot putt for the par save. Not too much break in this one. Just going left edge of the cup. Just play this dead weight. And we do get the par save there. And we are going to remain. It's 6 under par through the front 9. Very enjoyable round so far. Really impressed with the course. Stunning views. Really love the sculpting. I love the layout of each and every single hole. Plays very realistic. For those of you who are not from Scotland, like we said, this is a fictional course. It's not a real course. But Shetland in the north of Scotland are a real place. Like I say, go and check out the Crime Series Shetland if you are into that kind of thing. It's a really good watch. Hole number 10, par 4, playing 461 yards, stroke index 6.
That ball was launched.
Once again, I'm hoping we've got enough fairway. Oh, that's took a heavy kick to the right. And once again, we are in the heavy rough. I would imagine we're going to be penalised here. Yeah, there we go. It's refreshing to have the heavy rough set like this, though. I want to be punished for not hitting fairways. I'm never reaching the green here, so we're going to have to take our medicine. We're either going to have to pitch or chip out or flop out. Let's have a look at the pitch shot. And we're just going to try and scramble for the par here. No, pitch is going to be too much. We'll come down to the flop shot. Let's see if we can flop it out. Probably looking to leave a 9-iron into this uphill green. It's now down to course management, because there was never in a month of Sundays was I reaching that from there. So it's actually with the uphill element, got a slope, gap wedge. Yeah. Just having a look at the green. The slope's going to take us to the right. The green should bring us back here. So I'm just want to aim this at the left hand side of the flag. We're de-lofting this gap wedge. And let's see if we can get this dialed into the flagstick. It looks good. It should kick out aggressively for me. Come on, run out. Very, very happy with that. It is going to give us an opportunity for par. I would have liked it closer, but probably an 8-foot, 9-foot putt. 9-foot putt for the par. Not much break on this putt, fortunately. It should turn to the right, especially the first few feet. There we go. Should straighten out, hold its line. It does. I'm very happy to get the par save there after finding the heavy rough off the tee box. So, hole number 11, par 5, playing 522 yards, stroke index 14. But guys, just look at these views. Absolutely stunning. And I've got no idea Sindri's had how much influence team captain Sindri's had on this. Sindri's no stranger to the channel. And we've reviewed many of his courses. We've had him on Meet the Designer. And as we know, he loves elevation gains and drops in his course. We're certainly seeing that here. But an absolute stunning location for a golf course. Love the story behind it. Although it's a fictional course, it plays very realistic. We're being rewarded for good shots. We're being punished for poor shots. Hopefully we hold the fairway here. It should be another par 5 that we can go and attack into. Don't want to be long, but I'm certainly confident we can play the 2-wood. We are going to be long past the flag, so we're going to fully loft this up, but it should hold the green. I am hoping it holds the green and we don't end up dropping off down the hill into the North Sea. Even the tightest of Scotsmen wouldn't be jumping in there to get his golf ball. Good strike. It may come back off the slight slope. It looks like there's a slight slope up here. But we are going to have a putt from distance. It has held. Is it going to come back? Turned slightly. Just came back a little bit. Probably looking about a 40-foot putt here. Should be downhill. It is downhill. This one's going to break extreme right. It's going to exaggerate as well the lack of pace I'm playing this. This looks like it's going to be so tough to stop. The green is sloping all the way down past the pin. So just playing this dead weight, hoping that the green does turn as aggressively as it suggests. I'm just looking to set up birdie putt here. Come on, turn. It is really starting to swing around now. That could stop any time now. Just run on a few feet. But we shouldn't have too much of a read to make here on this uphill putt. No, fairly straightforward putt. Just going to play this with pace to eliminate the break. And we do pick up our first birdie off the back 9 and move to 7 under par.
7 under for the round.
So hole number 12 is a par 3, playing 172 yards, stroke index 12. Once again, the bunkers are there for visual effects, but the majority of these bunkers are certainly in play. If I go right here, these bunkers are in play. Certainly what would be left of the flagstick, because the green really slopes down towards the pin by the looks of things. We're going to have to come back a club, probably 8 iron here. It's another green, it is below the tee box. Just going to loft this up a fair touch and hope that with the wind it gives us enough carry, but also with the height we're getting this, it's going to land softly and sit in the green. It's a good strike. Is it going to sit down quickly for us though? That is the question. Come on, sit. Sit. It's another good approach shot. Very, very happy with that.
And you're on the green with...
I don't think there was much more I could have done with that. Just the weather conditions dictating it how far that would have carried out. But we do have a putt from 12 feet. This one is going to turn to the right. Should turn. It's another well-read putt. So we are being awarded, once again, for good approach shots. The greens aren't easy, but at the same time, I wouldn't say they're brutal. I would say they're a nice in-between where you do have to respect the greens and give them time and your full attention. But hole number 13, wow, I love the look of this hole. There's the bridge once again. Fantastic view of that off in the distance. But this is playing 470 yards, stroke index 2. Look at the amount of bunkers that are here protecting this 13th green. Looking for options. I don't think we've got anything other than probably clubbing down to the 2 wood here. I want to stay as far to the left hand side of this fairway as possible and leave myself a wedge, maybe 9 iron at worst, into this green. Love the way that the light's reflecting on the water there from the sun. So we've managed to achieve to hold the left hand side of the fairway. Probably 9 iron or pitching wedge, depending on the 149 yards, down 10 feet. I think 9 iron is the right club. We'll fully loft it up. I'm going to look to land this on the fringe of the green and let it run out. Looks like the slope and the wind should counteract each other here. Slope should take us to the left. Fully lofting this up. Just looking to land this right on the fringe of the green and get a nice kick out. Oh, that's coming up short, is it? Get up, get up, get up! Oh no, we just came up short. Another 2 yards in the air and that would have been a really good shot. We just came up short there. But we do have a chip shot from 7 yards. This is makeable. Not much in this. Oh, for 1 second I thought that was going to check up and not drop. But excellent chip shot there. And we do pick up another birdie. We got 4 consecutive birdies on the front 9. Can we do the same thing on the back 9? We're currently on 3 consecutive birdies. Hole number 14. Fantastic look at that bridge. Like I say, I don't think it's a railway bridge. But it's certainly a landmark. Fantastic looking bridge. It would certainly attract people. Just like the Forth Road Bridge. That must be one of the most photographed bridges in the world, along with the San Francisco Bridge. Beautiful looking structure. Be really interesting to know how much time went into designing that. So 425 yards to the pin. It is uphill though. Wind should start to take us round to the centre of the fairway. A lot happier with my round here. It feels like I'm swinging a lot better. The last 2-3 rounds I have been pushing things to the right. But like I say, with the swing meter turned off, I've got no real feedback on how I'm playing, how I'm swinging, and I find that such a challenge. So 144 yards up 45 feet. I'm just going to try and fire this 8 iron right at this pin once again. The wind's going to help us out here by holding us up. Hopefully this is another pin seeker. Good swing. It should be on line. Has it got the legs to run out and release up this uphill green? It does. And it's another fantastic approach shot. And like I say, we have been rewarded for every good shot we've played into these greens. We've missed 1 birdie opportunity. This one's from 3 feet. We've also been punished for poor tee shots and poor approach shots. So you've got the risk-reward element to this course as we pick up birdie number 10. Hole number 15, par 3, playing 215 yards, stroke index 10. So this is a long par 3. It is going to be downhill by the looks of things. Once again, the bunkers on the right hand side certainly going to come into play in double figure wins. I'm going to say this is playing 203 yards. I'm going to come down to the 5 iron. I certainly want to land this to the right of the flag, and hopefully this 5 iron's got enough club to work its way up there, but the contours of the green is really going to move us to the left. Oh, I've not set that far enough right. It's going to run up towards the pin, but I feel the green's going to take us away from the flag. Should really start to turn off shortly. There we go. So just didn't aim that right enough for the flag stick. But we are going to have a birdie opportunity from 25 feet. It is up one hill. It is uphill 1 foot, which is right at my feet. It should turn to the right. Is it going to turn? Is it going to turn? Tell you what, wasn't a bad effort. Wasn't a bad effort at all. Beautiful shot of the bridge there with that camera angle as the ball was travelling towards the cup. And we do pick up a solid par there. Hole number 16 is going to be a par 4, which is playing 460 yards, stroke index 8. But very, very impressed with this course, guys. Certainly a course you want to go out there and play. I feel like it's been such a relaxed and enjoyable round, like a casual round where you're just sitting and enjoying the scenery. And yeah, just a real good casual, relaxed round of golf here, and I've really enjoyed my time out here in this course so far. Exactly what I needed after a hard day at work. Sweltering conditions here in the Highlands just now. 1 minute it's thunderstorms with lightning and severe rain. The next minute it's 28, 29, 30 degrees with swelter and sun coming out and burning you. So 168 yards uphill, 45 feet, wind in our face. There's the steps again. I really love the work from the steps. It's such a nice touch on the course. So this is going to, ball's going to travel extreme left here. Oh, not as far left as that, but this looks like we may get a kick right. Are we going to kick right off this bank? Boom, we do. Is it going to hold the green? Oh, wow. The golfing gods are with me there. I did not intentionally play that bank shot, I'll be honest. That slope took me by surprise. It moved me more to the left than I anticipated. But like I say, with it, the light grid turned off, it's so hard to gauge accurately how far these slopes are taking you. Is that going to turn enough? Is it going to turn? No, it didn't turn. It's good effort, no, good weight. Didn't deserve the birdie there though, to be honest, because that was pure luck, the kick we got. But we do drop that in for the par. So hole number 17 is a par 5, playing 566 yards, stroke index 18. Final par 5 of the round. Easiest hole of the course according to stroke index. Oh, this must be a signature hole. It looks like we're coming right down into the village now. What a beautiful looking hole this is. Wow. And that lighthouse is a clubhouse by the looks of things. What a beautiful looking 17th hole. Clearly the signature hole, I would guess at. Coming right into the fishing village now. It's going to be another par 5 that we should reach convincingly in 2. It's 91 feet below us. This should be nothing more than a driver and probably 5 iron into the green. But it's so hard because I've got the yardage, how far I'm driving, turned off. I would guess we've probably driven 320, 330 yards there. I've got no idea. So down 45 feet. I think I can come down 5 iron. We're definitely going to... I'm looking to land on that bank there, that slope, that bump. This hump right here. It is hopefully going to kick us forward. So 6 iron. With that wind behind us, we're going for it. Looking to land on that. I'll tell you what, we've landed bang on it. How's our luck with a kick? There's a kick forward. Kicked us a little bit to the right. Should hold the green and give us an... Oh no, it's actually trickled off. So we are going to have a chip shot for the eagle. I would say we were unlucky there, but just look at the contours of that green there. You can see why we sloped off. 12 yards out. An aggressive chip shot here. Is that going to turn towards the cup? It does, but just not enough. It is going to set us up for the simplest of birdies. It will be birdie number 11 as we do move on to the 18th tee box, guys. This course is absolute fantastic. Really enjoyed it. Beautiful course from JW Texan. So the final hole of Farwater Golf Club is a par 4 playing 380 yards. Really like the use of the lighthouse combined with obviously another building there. Pardon me, to create the clubhouse. But imagine with a favourable wind, you could well drive this green. I don't certainly have that luxury today. Just looks like we've got to avoid the kick into this bunker on the right, but it looks like there's a wooden pelmet or concrete pelmet there. It looks like it may protect you or prevent you going into that bunker. This should be nothing more than a drive and a flop or a pitch shot. Great tee shot. Beautiful lighting here, by the way. Nice kick. I'm going to guess now it's a flop shot. Yeah, 42 yards. We're 47 yards from the pin. I'm just going to loft this up one touch. This should run out about, let's say, 49, 50 yards tops. It should go slightly past the flagstick, but not by much. It's going to run out. Is it going to check up? Great use of the flop shot there. Great yardage calculations. Probably a 4-footer. 4-footer bang on for the birdie. Birdie number 12. And this would be around the 60 here. So we do manage to convert that. Guys, what a fantastic course. Really enjoyed that. This is certainly a course you want to get out there and play, and I hope you enjoyed it as much as I did. If you are new to the channel, guys, please hit the subscribe button. If you enjoyed this video, please hit the like button. But for me, this is a guaranteed 5-star course and a favourite. I can't fault anything. Stunning views, plays fantastic. It's a great challenging course for all ability golfers. But like I said, guys, please spam that like button. If you are new to the channel, hit the subscribe button. Until the next video, guys, take care, peace out, and love you all. Bye.